State-funded group homes for juvenile offenders could be making a comeback. KSN's Zena Taher spoke to Sedgwick County leaders pushing for change.
Julia, the DA and some Sedgwick County commissioners say the foster care system is overwhelmed. For years, we've heard reports of kids having to sleep overnight in offices. It's something the DA says is affecting juvenile offenders especially. County leaders say the state of Kansas is stuck between extremes when deciding where to place kids who have had run-ins with the law.
There is not a group home placement for these kids. They can't be placed in foster care reasonably or safely. They can't really go home. Then where do we put these kids?
Giving judges another option for something other than just sending them home or sending them to the functional equivalent of a juvenile prison.
They say bringing back group homes would solve that problem. A 2016 bill got rid of existing state-funded group homes. A new bill in the legislature would bring them back on a smaller scale.
To create some beds in the appropriate places in our state, surely some of those would come to Sedgwick County. I'm not asking to go back to 300 beds in our state.
It would use $10 million of the funds the state saved up from shutting down the old group homes to create at least 40 group home beds.
And that money really is specifically supposed to be used for evidence-based community alternatives to detention. My understanding is kind of what they're proposing here is not evidence-based.
Mike Fonker with Kansas Appleseed says he doesn't want to go back to old systems, although Fonker says that funding has successfully paid for community alternatives in some areas. Bennett and Howell say it hasn't been effective.
Know this, if we don't do something, another year is going to pass and there will be no such options.
Fonker says he could get behind the new bill if there were more parameters like a limit on the number of group home beds that could be created. Here for you, Zena Taher, KSN News 3.